Hey everybody, how's it going? I just got another good question from our Career Accelerator Bootcamp group, and I wanted to just go through it with you here quickly. And the question is, do I need to tell the interviewer that I'm sending them a thank you letter? Oh, sorry for the focus there. Do I need to tell the interviewer? So you have step one, you have the interview, right? Step two, the question is, you want to thank them, send the thank you letter, right? Or some sort of thank you. So the question is, well, how should I carry on my thank you, and do I need to tell them? Well, let's just talk about thank yous for a minute, and then I'll answer the specific question. So like and subscribe for this if you'd like more advice on how to perform well during and after the interview. You know, the after interview part, this part is actually probably just as important as the during part, because let's say that you have a good interview experience and 3 other people also interview well, then you're all kind of about the same. What could possibly let you stand out? Well, it's going to be your after interview performance right here. And essentially the follow-ups and the thank yous that you can provide. So let's just take a look at, let me adjust my audio there. Let's just take a look at this here, the thank you. So how do you thank someone, or let's keep it high level, what do you do to thank somebody? You do 2 things. One, you send them an email, right? So let's just get that clear. You send them an email thank you. Super important. And in this email, well, I'll have other videos for that. Essentially, you reaffirm your fit with the role and tell them that you look forward to the next steps. If you have questions about how to craft that email, comment below and I can give you some further guidance. The next thing is the handwritten note. So the handwritten note, HWN. This is a must, folks. I am sorry if you don't like this, but you need to change your mind on this because you want a job. You want the job that you interviewed for. And if you're talking to firms that you don't really want offers from, then stop doing that and start talking to companies where you would dream to work so that you take this step. The handwritten note. I guess that should just be 1H, but we're going to let the W stay in there as well. Handwritten note. So handwritten notes. This is a very simple note. This is just to say thank you very much for the time today to talk about my interest in XYZ firm. Signed, your name, written, sealed, lick the stamp, put it on, and you mail it. Really simple, 1 sentence. Dear name, thank you for your time interviewing me today. That's all you need to say. The magic is that you sent it. The meaning is that you took that time to send it. Why is that meaningful? Because all of these companies, they're selling something to customers, and they want their customers to feel great about their product or service. They want to see that you also care about your product or service. That's where this handwritten note comes in. It is not enough to send just the email. We also need to send the handwritten note, and both of these within 24 hours of the event, even on the same day. So with some of my clients, actually, the handwritten note might be hand delivered right after the interview. They might have the interview at the office, go to the lobby, write the thank you notes to the interviewers, and just walk back to the receptionist and hand deliver the notes. Or with one of my students recently, she finished the interview and then just dropped the handwritten thank you notes in the mailbox and physically mailed them from the mail receptacle close to their office, and they got it the very next day. So handwritten notes are essential. Hopefully I've made that point. Now here's a key thing. You don't need So to answer the initial question, you don't need to tell the interviewer that you are sending them a thank you note, okay? What you want to do is have them get it. So then the question is, the next question that comes up for me is, well, how do I get the address? Especially in this day and age of virtual communications, how do you know where anybody is? Well, this is part of the art of finishing the interview. So when you finish an interview, I think I'm kind of done with the board for now. When you finish an interview, you want to get that individual's contact information. Either you do or you do not have the email for them. If you don't, ask for the email. You may or may not have their physical contact information. If you don't, ask for a business card. A business card? Yeah, ask for a business card. Sounds strange, but when you're on the call with this, just like, we're on a call here, right? I say, hey, thank you so much for your time. What's the best way to stay in touch? And they could say, well, you can just email me. And then you can say, well, do you have a card? And they may say, well, we're speaking virtual. I can't really give you a card. And you can say, well, would you be able to message me here in chat your company contact information so that I can follow up with you? Or do you have this is my son's game card at the local video game shop. Do you have a card that I could just see on the screen and take a screenshot so that I could follow up with you? This is really powerful. So in the question of the handwritten note, how to send it, the mechanics, all you need is an address. You do not need to tell somebody that you are sending it. In fact, the interviewer knows that if you're a high quality candidate, you will be sending one. And if you're not, then you probably won't. That's really all it is. So at the end of an interview, just make sure that you have their address. Say, for example, here's my card. Here's my card. Would you be able to exchange a virtual card with me?